we're reviewing this son of a bitch. This is the 50th DVD collection of Bond. It is on Blu-ray. This is Kyle's. Kyle actually let me have all his other Bond collections when they came out on DVD. It was the special editions like this, but DVDs, obviously, they had to come in bigger, bulkier box sets.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is all Bond films up to Skyfall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a sleek fucking design. We'll get into that in just a second. But for the other DVDs, to take up space is literally like this long for just like all the DVD collection, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they did a fucking fantastic job in this. When I would think of a Bond collection, I mean, just the packaging. Fucking 50 years logo with a gun barrel.
Yeah.
The front of it with the gun barrel with all Bonds on the front cover. All 6 of them. And I mean, I remember getting in arguments as a kid why Bond was one of the greatest movie heroes ever to like be on the screen. And people be like, oh, Han Solo. I love Han Solo, don't get me wrong. I love Indiana Jones. But to me, when I was a kid, Bond was Bond. You could see yourself going in like to weddings and shit in a tuxedo and just feeling like James Bond. I mean, you could dress up, be Indiana Jones, whatever. You could dress up, be Han Solo, whatever. But to just have the feeling of Bond was just fucking fantastic. And that's why I loved Ian Fleming, to get back to my other point, was he wrote Bond as an escape from his world and a version of himself that would be attractive, I should say, there we go, to all women. Men want to be Bond, women want to be with Bond, and everyone wants to be Bond, but can't. And the best thing is, I think every single version of Bond I've thoroughly enjoyed, if that's how you pronounce the word, sorry. Yeah. Like I said, it's late. But just, God, I fucking love Bond.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'd say every Bond film except for maybe Quantum of Solace I enjoy. Like, even the lesser ones I very much enjoy. Like, A View to a Kill, Octopussy, The World Is Not Enough. I don't really like that one, but still I get a lot of joy watching it. And,
exactly.
And yeah, like everyone always says Roger Moore was terrible as Bond, and I want to punch a couple people in the face, because if it wasn't for him, really, if you think about it, he kept the series going for almost a decade. He kept it going. He kept it fresh. He kept it relevant. It just, of course he's not Connery. He's not, he's not Lazenby, thank God. But yeah, he was his own Bond, and still, I love that Bond. I don't care what people say. He's always going to be Bond. He's always going to be a great Bond, in my opinion, because he kept the series going. It's people don't think about these things. They just go, I thought he was a joke. I thought his fucking movie Octopussy, like, really, that's the best he can do. And it's like, well, he realized he paved the way for more people to come along and put their own spin on the fucking character.
Exactly.
So seriously, people, stop going after the guy. He is a legend. He deserves more acclaim. He deserves more. That's all I gotta say. He deserves way more.
Yes, he does. And like, as you can see by our tone from our other videos, we've gotten a little bit more serious talking about this, because me and Kyle are huge Bond fans. Yeah. And I mean, back to this casing and everything. Well, before I go into that was my Ian Fleming point. I totally got off topic about that. But when he wrote Bond would drink like a couple gallons of liquor a day, go fight and beat the shit out of people, and just win because he's Bond. And he'd smoke 60 unfiltered cigarettes. And I mean, Roger Moore wrote the book. Ian Fleming would smoke a shit ton, but he just wrote Bond based off of himself. And I mean, there's pictures of what Bond looks like, and how Bond, like, the descriptions are great, and how Bond acts and everything is just awesome, and it translates perfectly into movie form, obviously. 50 years, needless to say more. The casing, though. Sleek fucking design. On the sides there.
years.
You got Bond 50. You got from 62 to 81 and 83 to 2012.
Mhm.
Like we said, this only goes up to Skyfall, and they released it right before Skyfall came out on Blu-ray DVD.
Yeah, they left the slot in there for
Which
Skyfall.
is badass, and we'll show you in a second. Pull these fuckers out. Just the casing itself. Just let's see if I can get this noise.
Yeah, I mean you can display that with like books and stuff. Like you can get rid of this and just put those like all these books. You would put those as like coffee table things. Like they're so nice.
If you have a clear coffee table.
Yeah. Like seriously, if I had a coffee table, I'd put it on it.
And I mean, this is like durable cardboard.
Yeah,
it's not like a piece of shit, like flimsy, like thin piece of paper. And once again, even the designs for these books, the DVD cases, back to back, beautifully designed. This is probably one of the best looking box sets I've ever fucking seen. And on the back, obviously, you got a list of the movies with the 50-year logo for each of them. And I like the fact that they're not both gold. They change it to silver and gold.
Yeah.
Silver and gold, silver and gold. And we're going to start off, not with the later years, obviously. We're going to start off with the early years here. So that aside just for now. As you can see, each of the Bonds open up.
Ursula Andress.
You can see a beautifully put together pictures and everything. Yeah. And on each and every single DVD, you got the Bond girls from each of the movies. The ones that are famous in the movies for being the Bond girl, not the little side ones that they always introduce, which it's like, okay, like obviously sex sells. Obviously each page has two, but I mean, you get beautiful pictures from the more famous movies, and you got some of the smaller pictures from the other ones. I just look at that face. Look at that. Oh, broadsided. I just bumped the microphone, sorry. I mean, you got all the Bond girls, like I was saying. Beautiful pictures.
Yeah.
Just smacked myself in the face. And I mean, it's just, they did a amazing fucking job. And I even like the fact that it ends, and I think it starts. Nope, it starts with that. But it ends with the nice thick black page. And before you even get to there too, you got a list of all the ratings, all the people that worked on the motherfucking films. And I mean, it starts with Dr. No, From Russia with Love. And I mean, for this one, it goes all the way up to For Your Eyes Only. And I mean, Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Diamonds Are Forever, Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, and For Your Eyes Only. Now, what I think we're going to do is, out of these collections, we might have to rate our favorite Bonds out of these, from our favorite to our least favorite in each of these collections.
Oh, man.
And this is going to be like pulling teeth. This is tough, because if you love Bond, it's hard to decide. And I mean, obviously you have your favorite Bonds, but then you also think back to all the good parts in each of the movies, why you loved them, why you fell in love with just every single movie, and how each movie is its own fucking thing. And up until recently, each of them feel like their own movie. And obviously Bond is an anthology movie series. And Bond doesn't have to age. That's the best thing about him. Bond is forever, is forever. Bond is a character that will not age throughout time.